Tavern, giving a shout out to Max's.
Send them an invoice too, if you would, please. Thank you.
Those Steelers Sundays mean everything to them. They do a good business, but you think about how many home games they are, and they have a shuttle that goes back and forth, so their restaurant is packed. And any of the other places that are in that area, excuse me, have that Steeler. The folks that come in for those Steeler games really patronize those restaurants, so it means a lot.
Well, okay, thank you for that. We have to take a short break, and coming up next topic I want to discuss, or have a panelist discuss, is the Rivers Casino. Good points, bad points, what do they see here with it, and is it really doing what it's supposed to be doing? What kind of impact does it really have on the north side and on your real estate taxes? Remember, they sold us this idea that if you have this gambling, our real estate taxes are going to go down. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, we're going to find out what our panelists think. This is Night Talk, Get to the Point. I'm Dimitri Vassilaris on PCNC. Welcome back to Night Talk, Get to the Point. I'm Dimitri Vassilaris, News Radio 1020 KDK and Pittsburgh Tribune Review. Our panelists are I'm having a great time with them, I've got to tell you. We've got Christine Thompson to my right, and she is the editor-in-chief of World Magazine. To my immediate left, we have Audrey Guskey, Dr. Audrey Guskey, if you please, marketing at Duquesne University. And to my far left, we've got Robin Rosemary Miller, and she is with the Northside North Shore Chamber of Commerce. Did I get that right?
Yes.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
My God, that was barely without even looking at my notes. That's pretty darn impressive. Now, North Side, something big has happened at the North Side, of the North Shore, I guess, and that's the Rivers Casino. What are your thoughts on this? Is this good? Is it bad? What trends have you seen?
Well, I've noticed just from my office that I'm getting a lot more phone calls with people with interest, being interested in the North Side, wanting maps of the North Side. So I think that that's good. I think that we're working on some projects right now. We have a project they're working on called the Northside Cultural Collaborative, and we've taken
the Rivers Casino?
Well, we're working with them. We waited for them to open, and now we're sort of trying to partner with them on this project. But we have all the cultural institutions and some of the smaller businesses, and what we're doing is we're putting a website and a small magazine together so that we can market all of that to the folks that are coming to the casino and to the rest of the North Side.
Has the casino been a good neighbor so far on the North Side, North Shore?
It's really kind of early to tell. I think that they want to be. I really think that, we've had...
Well, they closed part of the sidewalk to bicyclists there for a while and then got some grief. And I'm just wondering, is this part of a pattern or was this just a fluke?
I think it was just a fluke. And I think that, they've committed some money to do some community redevelopment. And so I think that, and again, it's like everything else. I think they've got to sort of get up to speed. Can't, let them make a few bucks and then, everybody will sort of come around and try to see what we can get.
Audrey, let me play the devil's advocate.
Sure.
Since the vast majority of customers with any one of these casinos are local, within a local area, isn't it just a transfer of wealth, money that would have gone, let's say, to a restaurant or to a shopping mall, now is going to go to the Rivers Casino? So there's no real net gain for the region. It's simply a transfer of money. Is that true?
Yes, that has always been my argument. Now, there may be some extra money coming in from outsiders, and maybe people would be spending a little bit more than they would have for venues. But overall, if you're looking at local people, which the majority of people that are going to this casino will be, you don't have a lot of people coming from, busing in literally from like Atlantic City's not going to come out here. And so as a result, what you've got is, you've just got, we have only so much money, and it's staying here and it's staying there. And I think a lot of people are looking at this as the big solution to a lot of our problems as far as getting a lot of tax money. And I was always concerned. And also you have to worry, Dimitri, about that notion of people having gambling addictions and problems, and the fact that do you bring the wrong type of people into the area. It doesn't seem like that's happened. Hopefully that won't. But that was a big concern when they had gambling in Detroit, that they had a lot of people that you wouldn't necessarily want hanging around your neighborhood.
Right, but Detroit, you don't want anybody from Detroit hanging around your neighborhood.
Well, I wanted to just say,
I have some friends from Detroit.
Okay.
I wanted to say, though, if you've been to the casino, it is not a barn. Like, I have been to some of the casinos out west, and it literally is a barn. The people that put this together, and I'm not a shill for the casino by any stretch of the imagination, but they put thought in it. There are restaurants in there. It's an entertainment venue. So it's not just about the gambling, where you can actually come in, have a nice dinner. There's going to be a theater there for shows and things like that. So I think we can actually compete with people that are going to Atlantic City, because there's going to be more than that.
But can the restaurants on the North Side and the North Shore compete with the restaurants in the Rivers Casino?
Well, I think the people that are going to the neighborhood restaurants are going there for that experience. When you go to the German restaurant or you go to Bistro to Go or any other ones, you're going there because there's that homey kind of feeling that you want. And then if you're, if you're going to the casino and you're going to the restaurant there, you're going maybe for an entire evening of entertainment.
But have you noticed, I have a special question for Christine, but just one last one for you. Have you noticed there on the north side a decrease in business, the restaurants, because of the new competition, the restaurants in the Rivers Casino? Has there been a transfer of money from these other restaurants on the north side and North Shore to the Rivers Casino? Do we know?
Not that we know of yet. I don't think so. I think that, first of all, the people that are going to the local restaurants, they may be working in Allegheny General Hospital or something like that. They are not going to drive over to the casino to have lunch and pay to park. So, no, I don't think that that's really affected any of the local restaurants. And I think that people that are going to the casino for lunch are maybe looking for more of that kind of experience. Or, maybe you're walking the trail and you want to walk, it's a beautiful location.
That's the irony to me, is that beautiful location, because my office is right next to there, and it's a beautiful, sacred ground. It's the point. It's, with an aquifer under it. This is the most unusual formation. It really is. And we have this bike path, which is amazing, and this is our best idea of how to come up with money, is a casino? Please, come on, people. We're better than this.
You've got a very good insight because you're so close to the casino.
Right,
So tell us about the ladies in cat sweaters.
Oh, no, no. That was in the break, Dimitri. You promised.
I didn't promise. It's too late.
Well, okay, I said.
Tell the viewers about the ladies in cat sweaters at the Rivers Casino.
Well, here's the deal.
Yes.
I'm there during work hours, so we see the people coming in on the buses, and to me, it just looks like it's old ladies in cat sweaters and slippers, and going in to pull the little slot machines. It just doesn't. But the bigger issue is, are we squandering our most precious and sacred asset in Pittsburgh, our point, and our rivers, with a jail and a casino? Well, I don't know. We need a good hotel, if you ask me.
Well, I think the big point is actually the ladies in cat sweaters.
Oh, you just, Dimitri, I'm going to get you back on.
I don't doubt that. We're going to take a short break here. Again, a short break. This is Night Talk. Get to the point on PCNC. Jane. This is going to be the fastest minute in TV talk show history. We've got about a minute. We've got three panelists. I'm going to give each one of them about 15 seconds to say or do whatever it is they want to say or do. Christine Thompson, World Magazine.
There you go. That's it. Just, support Pittsburgh. Go Pittsburgh, go G20, and thank you for this opportunity. Really appreciate it, Dimitri. It was really fun.
And thank you
being
for
with
the ladies,
Audrey and Robin.
Oh
my gosh!
All right,
oh my gosh!
Audrey.
I wanted to say a shout out to all of my students who are probably going to be watching this as it's taped and on, at 2 a.m.
You're pandering to your students?
I told them to watch it. They get extra credit. So hello, students. Thank you for watching. Love all you guys.
Okay, and Robin Rosemary Miller.
I want to just tell people to remember the North Side has all kinds of really cool places to go and places to see, places to eat, and come to the North Side, spend your money, and we'll love you forever.
And we should have a big round of applause for Dimitri.
Yay, Dimitri! Yeah, wonderful job. Great job.
Asked us to do
And
that.
Right,
of course,
you did.
a great big thank you to the brains behind the whole operation, Maureen O'Connor. You cannot imagine the